Hey guys, so I'm just jumped on to do a quick live video on foils because I know a bunch of people have been asking me how to use them, and I love foils so much. Foils are amazing, they look fab. Now today I am going to use C&D shellac for this video because shellac is super sticky, so it works really well with foils. Some gel polishes, if they're not massively sticky, foils don't stick very well to them, so you will need to get foil glue, but when you're using C&D shellac it does work amazingly, so for easiness sake we will use shellac. So this is hot chilies. Chuck him in the lamp there. Be a good idea if I turn my lamp on. Ooh. Oh, hang on. We have no power. Give me 2 seconds. Having a technical problem. Down here. Now we have power. Cool. My lamp sounds like it's about to die. Always sounds like that first thing in the morning. Right. This is faux fur. And I'm going to show you in a second why I'm using a brown one. And then this last one is Tango Passion. Which when it dries a little bit matte, so hopefully it will stick well for us. Yeah. Let's go in with layer 2 of hot chilies. Actually, I'm going to be back in 2 seconds. I need to just lock the door to stop anybody from coming in because I'm here by myself at the minute. That would get awkward. Right. So we're going in with layer 2 of faux fur. So foils are super easy to use. They are cheap to get. I've gotten almost all of our foils from Sweet Squared. So that's sweetsquared.com. We use Licente foils, which are amazing. One of the ones I have is actually from, do you remember those foil lip things that were around years ago? Yeah, one of the foils I use is from there, but it's a really nice colour. And they're all medical grade, so once it works. You don't have to have a massive amount of foils to do a huge amount of different things with them. And let me chuck him in there. Turn that back on. I'm going to pop a third layer. Pop a third layer of hot chilies in there. I don't need to. He's fine. Hot chilies is a lovely colour actually. Right. So for hot chilies, we are going to use a combination of a couple of different foils. Just trying to make sure you guys can see. I got a new phone, so I'm hoping this video is going to be clearer than the last one. So on top of hot chilies, I'm going to use these 3 foils. This is the one from the foil lip kit thing that I got years and years ago. Foil goes a really long way. I think to buy it in Sweet Squared it's about €4.50 plus VAT. But like that lasts you for so long. I normally chop a little piece off so that I don't have the whole wheel of foil unraveling if you drop it. So I normally have a few little bits chopped off and ready to go. This one is my favourite. It's amazing. It's like a baby pink. I hope you can see the colour of it there properly. Let me just move these lights a little bit more, make it a bit brighter. See how holographic it is? It's amazing. And then this one is also awesome. I love it. It's gorgeous. So those 3 we're going to use on hot chilies. Then on top of this brown guy here, we are going to do a full coverage leopard print. Now, the reason I'm doing this over brown is, do you see the little bits of brown that's in the foil? Foil doesn't generally always completely perfectly cover up the nail. So you're going to see like little crack lines in it. But if I'm doing a full coverage piece like this and I use a similar colour underneath, you won't see those crack lines as much as if I put this, say, on top of the red one, where you're going to see little bits of red all over the place. So we're going to do full coverage on him with leopard print. Is he even in the screen? My clamp is on top of that. I hope he's in the screen. From there, he's in the screen there. And on top of Tango Passion, we're just going to use one foil, and we're just going to use this purple guy. Okay, so we're going to start off with this one. Push all that out of the way. So all you're going to do, you always want your silver side down on your foil, okay? You imagine that the colour is the side that you want to see. If you stick it down that way, first of all, it's not going to work. And then if it did work, you would only be seeing silver, but it won't work anyway. So fold them in half so that you can pinch them, okay? And then all you're going to do is come over to your nail and you're going to pat the nail with the foil. It's super easy to do. Now, this is literally going to add on about 10 seconds to your surface time. It's so quick to do and it looks freaking amazing. I love foil. If I could have one type of nail art for the rest of my life and I could never have anything else and I was asked to choose, I would choose foil because it looks freaking amazing. Look at that. How awesome is that? And then you're literally just going to top coat them and you're done. And it's as easy as that. So we'll put him over there for a minute. Now if we pull in this brown guy and we take our leopard print, I'm going to stick that down on top of the nail. And I'm going to use my finger and I'm going to give it a good rub. Now you could use one of those little makeup sponges if you didn't want to use your finger, or you could use a rubber orange wood stick, or a bit of a lint-free wipe and rub it in. I like to use my finger because I like to know how much pressure I'm putting on the nail, and I feel I can tell that better with my finger than with a wipe. And once I'm hopefully covered up, you can never really tell what foil until you take it off. But I'm giving it a good rub in there, and then I'm just going to start and I'm going to peel them off. Now, so do you see the way the colour actually disappears off the plastic? And then this is what we're left behind with, which looks awesome. Now, do you see the way I have a little gap here? I'm just going to come in and press down. And my gap is filled in. So if you see little gaps anywhere, sometimes you'll get little gaps around like a curve, like up here. You can just come back in and press a little bit more foil down into those areas. But this is like super duper easy leopard print if you don't want to paint it. Look how amazing that is. Isn't that awesome? Look how shiny it is. It looks like minx. And then you're just going to top coat him and he's done. Now, my personal favourite way of using foils is to use a combination of different colours, okay? So I normally go with two colours that are going to really complement the nail. So like maybe a pink and a silver, or two different pinks, so you could do like a pink and a purple. I've kind of picked like a pinky and a maroon colour for hot chilies because it's kind of between a red and a pink. And then I've got this green guy which is going to pop right off the nail and it's going to look amazing. So I'm going to start off with my one that I think it's going to complement the nail the most, okay, which is my sparkly pink one. And I'm going to pop it down randomly. And I'm turning my foil all the time. Remember we were looking and it takes the foil away. So you want to be turning your foil all the time to make sure you're getting fresh little bits down. Ooh, hot chilies is really sticky. This is awesome. Okay. Now I've not done quite as much on that one as I did on the purple because I want to leave space for the other two colours. And if I take my maroon, I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to pop it down over. I'm being a little bit lighter this time so I'm getting like tiny little chunks. And that's how he's turning out so far, which looks class. And then I'm going to take my green foil, which I love green. I really like green. Green and blue are like my two favourite colours, and pink. Probably my three favourite colours. Now, do you see the way the nail is only grabbing little specks of the green? Do you see that? The foil, so the nail, when you do your 2 coats of colour and you cure them, the nail is sticky. When you then apply your foil, the nail is no longer sticky where the foil is. So it can't stick foil on top of foil, essentially. So when we applied our pink, when I then went in with my maroon colour, my maroon couldn't stick on top of that pink. So then I applied my maroon and it only left little tiny gaps. So when I put my green on, my green could only grab to those little teeny tiny gaps. And you get left with this amazing result. Isn't it so pretty? And then you're just going to apply your top coat, and that's then finished. Let me pull them out of the way, and I'll pull the 3 of these guys over so you can have another look. So this was our purple with our purple foil on top. Now you can see that looks kind of, I wouldn't call it bumpy, but kind of not perfectly smooth at the moment. That's because I've not top coated them. So when I pull in my top coat, and I paint over him with top coat, that will go totally smooth and you won't be able to see or feel the foil. You'll be able to see it for the finished result, but you won't be able to see that it's been applied anywhere. And he goes super shiny. So then if I grab this guy next, we're going to apply our top coat all the way over him. Got to make sure you do a really good job of sealing in your side walls and your free edge when you're using anything like this. Because when you wipe away your sticky layer, if you're using a sticky top coat and you've not sealed in somewhere, you're going to wipe your foil off. And you don't want to go to the effort of putting something pretty on and then wiping it back off again. How amazing is that? Doesn't that look awesome? I've just stuck my ring into one of the other ones. Good job, me. And that is your basic foil application. Super easy to do. If anybody gives it a go, let us know. If anybody knows anywhere that's great for buying foil from, feel free to share links for the other members of the group. So if you give it a go, if you've ever used foil before, you want to share some pictures, absolutely go for it. I love foil, it looks amazing and it's so easy to do, and I would love to see what you guys do with it. So thank you for watching. I'll jump in now and see if there's any comments on, because I can't see them because my phone is in a clamp. But I hope you enjoyed it, and I shall talk to you soon.